Very, very pleased. Thought our staff did a great job preparing our kids. We made some good adjustments at halftime and really executed in the second half the exact things we talked about at halftime, and that was defense. We got to get off the field. We're doing a great job in the red zone, but we got to get off the field. We got to get some takeaways. Offense, we got to run the football. We got to establish some rhythm, give the defense a blow, and we did all of those things. Obviously, Connor Hempel had a big impact being able to play in the second half, and that really ignited us offensively.
Connor, was that a back? What happened on that 5-yard scramble to the 3?
Yeah, so I like spun out of a tackle, and then someone came up from behind and I guess kneed me in the lower back, and then I started getting back spasms, couldn't really move. So we went and x-rayed it just to make sure everything was fine, and just stretched it out, and eventually it got loose enough to where I could play with it.
Could you talk about how Scott Hosh played in that touchdown in the second quarter?
Yeah, I thought Scotty really did a good job when you consider that he never played in anything other than a JV game, never taken a varsity snap, and had just recently been promoted to number 2. He's a very smart kid. He's got a great football IQ, and it's really, really tough situation. Quarterback takes so much practice, so much reps, and I thought he did a very, very solid job.
Coach, any update, Stanton, Zorn, Lindsay?
Yeah, those guys are still a ways off, most likely. I think Paul Stanton would be the most best percentage to have an opportunity to play next week, but still uncertain.
And does Andrew's play, does that affect the decision?
Well, the bottom line is that, going into the season, we said we're going to need to play 3 backs if we're going to have a balanced offense and get everybody their touches. And we really felt that, Andrew Samar Smith and Paul Stanton were 3 outstanding backs, and I was just really happy for Andrew today because, took advantage of a situation. We kind of settled him up, put the load on him, and he and the offensive line really, really responded.
Zach, can you talk about the changes you made on defense during halftime to sort of limit who y'all was in the second half? It seemed like they were moving their offense at will in the first half.
I don't know if they were moving at will. I would say we felt really confident. They tried to scheme us up as best they could, which we knew would happen. A lot of respect for the Holy Cross team, but we're a dominating defense. We run this like this. We just do our job. Everything will work out. Coach Ho said 3 words to us. Let's go. And
what's the third?
Coach Ho said we got this. Those are 3 things. That's what he said to us. He came in at halftime, said we got this, turned around, walked back out, and we knew what we had to do. Just step up. I'm really proud of my defense, this defense, because a lot of young guys have stepped up this year. We knew it would happen, but this is the first game we get to hit somebody else, so that's nice. Wish I would have gotten a chance to put some more hits on that QB, but I think he's a good QB. He's a great QB. Would have liked to hit him a bit more, but you know what? Like, if it frees up the rest of my team, we had some boys really step up. I'm really excited for like Doug Webb, Duberg, Ryan Delisle had his first time starting. My best friend O'Boom, they really stepped up, so I'm really proud of them. Just thankful.
Zach, those 2 fumbles came at 2 very big moments in the game. Holy Cross took the lead, and you guys scored 2 touchdowns off those fumbles. Number 1, how big was that for you as a defense? Was there any special emphasis on stripping the ball on those 2 drives?
I don't know if I always have the same perspective as the rest of the defense, because I always see the game almost with like just a glaze. Each play is just another play. But it's exciting to make turnovers. A lot of some of my teammates used to love to give me stuff about like our production grades and stuff like that. So when, you know, guys get to, you know, add a couple points to their production grade, you know, they're always excited. No, hopefully we get a better grade tomorrow. So, I mean, I'm happy for those guys. You know, this is exciting play. I try to be excited for them just like they get excited for me. Always keep the energy up, you know.
While we're with you, Zach, the early sack came from the middle linebacker position. I'm curious, you know, how you feel like you adjusted to that role, and whether you feel like it was harder for them to scheme against you, keep moving around a little bit in the 2-point stance.
Yeah, we kept that part of the defense actually pretty light. I knew we would, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. The coaches wanna give me an opportunity to just kind of stress out the scheme for other teams. Like I said, I don't know if I'll make any plays this year. Fortunately, I made one there, but you know, just moving around, really, it just opens up doors for a lot of guys, and that's the goal. Just make opportunities, and we'll produce like we know we can.
Zach, was that stress out or stretch out? The defense, the offense.
I think offenses try to stretch us out, but I love to put some stress on them. You know, like if you're not worrying about us, then like hopefully you dead. So I hope you know you're either doing one or the other, in my opinion.
Andrew, how early in the week did you know that you'd be getting a lot of reps at running back?
I mean, we've been going all week. Call a minor setback in one of our scrimmages, but Saito and I were preparing. Even Blade Brady was preparing to have a big workload this week. We knew we were going to have to run the football, take it to these guys, and our offensive line is a strong suit of this team. So we knew we were going to have to run the ball and be able to shuffle guys in.
Andrew, you obviously had such a big impact on the Browns today. What were you seeing across from you in the Holy Cross defense that allowed you to have such a big day?
I mean, our guys up front, our front five, Mancinelli, Redmond, Easton, Fobbs, and Cole Toner, they do a great job. They were just blowing Holy Cross off the ball. And when those guys open up the holes, they make my job easy.
Tim, he gives you kind of a different look than some of your other backs, even Stanton or Saito Smith.
Yeah, no question. It's the old kind of Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. And you can probably guess who's Lightfoot and who's Thunderbolt. But the thing about Andrew is he's a much improved player even from last year. You know, he's become more athletic. He's become stronger. He's become leaner even as he's gotten bigger. But he gives us a big back capability with really great feet and vision, and the combination is great. You know, if we can be fortunate enough to get Pauly back, it'd be a nice 1-2 punch.
Andrew, when's the last time you had a 3-touchdown game?
Without a doubt, high school.
Remember who it was against?
It was actually my last high school game against Bergen Catholic. I'm a Jersey guy.
Was that in a championship game?
It was just a playoff game. We ended up losing by a good margin. But
Win some, you lose some.
Andrew, with Ocean and QB, do you feel more pressure to shoulder the load a little bit since you had less experienced quarterback and some of your wideouts missing?
No pressure at all. Scotty came in, he was very confident. We knew we had to pick him up, get him comfortable in the pocket, but he came right in and led that touchdown drive right away. So he did a very good job. But we thought we might have run the ball a little more, but heck, that drive it was all passes. It was all him.
You've had more yards this year than all of last year combined for your stats. Were you expecting to have this type of big production in your first start?
To be honest, I really didn't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be a grind. I knew we were going to come out and just the team was going to push. You know, we were going to get a win, whatever we could do, passing it, running it, whether it's me, Saito, Blade, Connor throwing the ball, Connor running the ball. But I didn't know what to expect.
Connor, this is the second straight year that you went out in the first quarter against Holy Cross and led a comeback.
Yeah, well, I mean, our offense starts with the front line, and those guys were outstanding tonight, in my opinion. And Caston just did a great job hitting the holes, making people miss, and that makes my life a lot easier. On top of my receivers making ridiculous catches. Like, I wasn't always perfectly accurate, And I think Ryan Halverson's touchdown was an unbelievable catch, unbelievable play for him. I think the touchdown to Ferg was not a great throw again, but he made a great catch and made a little bit of move and got in the end zone. So I think everybody around me did their job, and it made my life really easy. So.
Coach, with this being a non-conference game, was there a consideration to just have Connor sit out, like say?
You know, we only get 10 opportunities a year, and you know the way Division I athletics is these days, you're working almost year-round towards the goal of winning as many games as you can. So we really didn't think that way. We owe it to all of our kids and all of our coaches to do our best to win every football game. And Connor wanted back in, and if we didn't feel like he was really healthy and ready to go, we wouldn't have done it.
Andrew, the 55-yard run, I mean, it seems like your strength really more in the short yardage area. I think that's fair to say. Can you walk through that run and what the guys are saying afterwards?
The guys just, once again, blew the guys off the ball. There was a backside cut. We hit it backside. And I don't know if the safety wasn't coming up, but I somehow made him miss. Not really good with the hips. We made him miss and just chugged along down the sideline. Probably would have scored there.